Welcome to Mastering Personal Dynamics Using D.I.S.C Insights, an online learning program designed to deepen your understanding of human interaction and influence through the lens of the D.I.S.C language model. Effective communication starts with understanding the unique preferences and needs of each D.I.S.C personality style: dominance, influence, steadiness, and conscientiousness. I will guide you through specific strategies to connect meaningfully with each style, whether you're navigating workplace dynamics, building personal relationships, or fostering collaboration. Let's jump right in. The predominant D. Communicating with the dominant D will be most effective when it is done in the following manner. Be clear, specific, and to the point. Dominant Ds value efficiency and straightforward communication. Avoid rambling or wasting their time by getting straight to the point and providing concise information. Stick to business. Dominant Ds prefer interactions focused on the task at hand rather than building personal relationships. Avoid engaging in chit-chat and maintain a professional demeanor. Come prepared with all requirements and objectives. Dominant Ds appreciate preparedness and organization. Ensure you have all necessary materials and information ready in a well-organized package to avoid wasting their time. Present facts logically and plan presentations efficiently. Dominant Ds value logical reasoning and efficient planning. Present information clearly and logically, and plan your presentation to address potential concerns or questions they may have. Ask specific questions. When seeking information or input from dominant Ds, ask specific, preferably what questions. Avoid asking rhetorical or useless questions that waste their time. Provide alternatives and choices. Dominant Ds value autonomy and decision-making authority. Offer options and choices to allow them to make their own decisions rather than imposing your own. Disagree based on facts, not personal issues. If you disagree with a dominant D, focus on the facts rather than taking it personally. Present evidence or rationale to support your viewpoint rather than engaging in personal attacks. Provide win-win opportunities. Dominant Ds are motivated by success and winning. Offer solutions that provide mutual benefits, avoiding situations where they feel forced into a losing position. Motivate and persuade with results. Dominant Ds are results-oriented and respond well to references to success and outcomes. When seeking to motivate or persuade them, focus on the potential results rather than personal appeals. Support and maintain. Instead of giving orders or directives, offer support and guidance to dominant Ds. Maintain a collaborative approach that respects their autonomy and decision-making abilities. The dominant I. Communicating with the dominant I will be most effective when it is done in the following manner. Plan interaction to support dreams and intentions. When engaging with dominant I individuals, tailor interactions to align with their aspirations and goals. Avoid imposing rigid structures or stifling their creativity by allowing room for their dreams and intentions to flourish. Allow time for relaxing and socializing. Recognize the importance of relaxation and socialization for dominant I individuals. Create an atmosphere that encourages open communication and camaraderie, avoiding curt or cold interactions that may hinder rapport building. Talk about people and their goals. Dominant I individuals value discussions centered around people and their aspirations. Focus on personal stories, goals, and achievements rather than delving solely into facts, figures, or technical details, which may detract from their engagement. Focus on people and action items. Provide written details. When discussing tasks or projects with dominant I individuals, emphasize the human element and actionable steps. Ensure clarity by putting detailed information in writing, avoiding ambiguity, or leaving decisions unresolved. Ask for their opinion. Respect dominant I individuals' perspectives by soliciting their opinions and ideas. Avoid approaching interactions with a purely task-oriented mindset, as this may overlook valuable insights they can offer. Provide implementable action ideas. Support dominant I individuals' proactive nature by offering actionable ideas and strategies for implementation. Focus on practical solutions rather than indulging in unproductive brainstorming sessions. Stimulating and fun interaction. Keep interactions with dominant I individuals dynamic and enjoyable, balancing stimulation with a sense of fun and excitement. Avoid rushing through meetings or adopting a strictly business-like demeanor, as this may dampen their enthusiasm. Provide testimonials from influential figures. Offer testimonials or endorsements from dominant I individuals who admire or respect. Recognizing their importance and prominence reinforces their value and contribution, fostering positive engagement. Offer immediate incentives for risk-taking. Encourage risk-taking behavior by providing immediate and extra incentives for dominant I individuals' willingness to explore new opportunities. Avoid delays and bureaucratic processes, opting for prompt action to sustain their motivation. The dominant S. Communicating with the dominant S will be most effective when it is done in the following manner. Start with personal comments. Begin conversations with personal comments to break the ice and establish rapport. Avoid rushing into business matters or the agenda right away, as dominant S individuals appreciate a more relaxed and personable approach. Show sincere interest. Demonstrate a genuine interest in dominant S individuals as people, not just as colleagues or business associates. Patiently discuss their personal goals and ideas and listen attentively to their responses. Avoid sticking strictly to business topics without acknowledging their personal concerns or aspirations. Present your case softly and non-threateningly. When presenting information or making requests, adopt a soft and non-threatening approach. Dominant S individuals respond well to logical and gentle communication styles, preferring not to feel pressured or coerced into decisions. Avoid using positional power or being overly demanding, as this may create tension or resistance. Ask specific questions and listen carefully. Engage dominant S individuals in conversation by asking specific questions, preferably ones that begin with "how?" This approach encourages them to share their thoughts and feelings more openly. Avoid interrupting as they speak and listen carefully to their responses, demonstrating respect for their perspective. Move casually and informally. Maintain a casual and informal demeanor during interactions with dominant S individuals. Avoid being abrupt or overly rapid in your communication style, as they appreciate a more relaxed and unhurried approach. Create a comfortable atmosphere that encourages open dialogue and collaboration. Address personal impact and feelings. Be mindful of how business decisions or situations may impact dominant S individuals personally. Look for signs of hurt feelings or discomfort and provide reassurance and support as needed. Avoid assuming their willingness to go along indicates satisfaction, as they may have unexpressed concerns or reservations. Provide personal assurances and guarantees. If offering assurances or guarantees, ensure they are personal and sincere. Avoid making promises you cannot deliver on, as dominant S individuals value honesty and reliability in communication. Be transparent and realistic in your commitments to maintain trust and credibility. Allow time for decision-making. If a decision is required from dominant S individuals, give them adequate time to think it over. Avoid pressuring them for a quick response and provide sufficient information to support their decision-making process. Respect their need for thoughtful consideration and autonomy in decision-making. The dominant C. Communicating with the dominant C will be most effective when it is done in the following manner. prepare your case in advance. Dominant Cs appreciate organized and well-prepared communication. Before approaching them, ensure that you have all the necessary information and details organized clearly and structured. Refrain from being disorganized or presenting information haphazardly, as this may undermine your credibility. Approach them in a straightforward, direct way. When communicating with dominant Cs, be straightforward and direct in your approach. Avoid using casual or informal language, as they prefer clear and concise communication that focuses on the facts and objectives. Keep the conversation professional and to the point without delving into personal matters unnecessarily. Use a thoughtful approach. Dominant Cs value thoughtful and analytical discussions that consider all sides of an issue. Build credibility by thoroughly examining each aspect of the topic and presenting a well-reasoned argument supported by evidence and logic. Avoid rushing them into making quick decisions, as they appreciate the opportunity to carefully evaluate information. Present specifics and follow through. Provide dominant Cs with specific details and concrete action plans that outline expectations, deadlines, and milestones. Ensure that you deliver on your promises and commitments, as they value reliability and consistency. Avoid being vague or making promises that cannot be fulfilled, as this may erode trust and credibility. Draw up an action plan. Create a detailed action plan with scheduled dates and milestones to guide dominant Cs through the decision-making process. Be conservative in your projections and avoid over-promising results. Dominant Cs prefer realistic and achievable goals, so focus on providing practical solutions and feasible outcomes. Take your time, but be persistent. While dominant Cs appreciate thorough and deliberate communication, they also value persistence and follow-up. Take your time to present your case comprehensively, but remain persistent in seeking their input and decision. Avoid being abrupt or rushing the process, as they prefer a measured and systematic approach to decision-making. Support your argument with data and facts. When presenting differing viewpoints or disagreements, support your argument with data, facts, or testimonials from respected sources. Dominant Cs rely on empirical evidence and objective analysis to inform their decisions, so ensure that your arguments are backed by credible information. Avoid appealing to opinions or emotions, as they prioritize logic and rationality. Allow them their space. Respect dominant Cs' need for space and autonomy in the decision-making process. Avoid imposing pressure or using aggressive closing tactics, as this may backfire and create resistance. Instead, provide them with the information and time they need to make a well-informed decision at their own pace. Avoid invading their personal space or touching them, as they value their privacy and boundaries. This brings us to the end of our overview of the different D-I.S.C communication styles. Thanks for tuning in. If this video helped you better understand how to communicate with different D-I.S.C personality styles, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more tips on enhancing relationships and mastering personal dynamics. Share your thoughts or let us know your biggest takeaway in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Remember, great communication starts with understanding. See you in the next video.